Hi all, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today we have something special to share with you. Something that Mike happened to discover, I think by accident, only recently. And we came to love it so much that we went and did a little bit of a search and found out that there is more of it. So where is it? First of all, let me tell you who made it. It's always interesting to know who made it and where can you find it if you yourself would like to get it. So what we're gonna be sharing with you today is something very cool that's made by Bitmap Books, founded by graphic designer Sam Dyer. Bitmap Books is an award-winning independent publisher of retro gaming books. So that is the clue, you guys. That's what we'll be sharing with you. Retro gaming books. The company aims to celebrate the software, hardware developers, and code shops that laid down the foundations for the billion-dollar industry we know and love today. And it really is a billion-dollar industry. Its sumptuous, high-quality books are presented as visual celebrations of the video game industry, enabling you to relive the golden age of video games. 20 books have been published so far, and each is filled with interviews, quotes, and anecdotes from the artists, programmers, and publishers that created some of the most iconic games of all time. I think that's just a nice short intro. Let's keep it at that. See what they have here. Bitmap Books is dedicated to producing the very finest products and uses the very best printers working to the highest standards. The books themselves are bound using thread instead of glue for maximum durability, and where possible include special bonus features such as metallic inks, bookmark ribbons, and spot varnished dust jackets. Many come supplied with heavy board slipcases to ensure that your book reaches you in pristine condition. Each is shrink wrapped, and we take the utmost care when it comes to postage and packaging.
Shrink wrapped?
Shrink wrapped. Never heard of that.
It's when they put the plastic over it.
Ah, okay. As well, it is, yeah, if you buy them new. As well, its exciting, wide, and varied portfolio of books. Bitmap constantly has new titles in development and productions and is committed to growing its offering for many years to come. Be sure to check back regularly to see what other gaming icons are being celebrated in book form. So that is the introduction. Now let's take a look at what they have, because they have about 20 books so far. So again, this is only interesting to you if you're really into the vintage retro games culture, which we really are. And it's it's a shame that we don't have a lot of space. Otherwise, I think that there wouldn't be any stopping to our addicted behavior and wanting to collect all of them. So these are the books that they have. Just let me give you a quick review. The books that we have personally, which we will share with you in more depths, will be probably in a different video after this one. This is just to warm you up, you guys. I just want to warm you up and give you, like a general picture of who these guys are and what kind of products do they make. So again, still on their website, they have this book here that's called The Guide to Japanese Role-Playing Game, which we all know is this is like a genre on itself. The Japanese video style is more dramatic. It's just different. I mean, like if you look at Final Fantasy and games like that, it's just completely different than the games that we know and are widespread in the West, including the US. Although I must say the US tends to get more Japanese games import than we have here in Europe. For example, in the 90s, it was almost impossible to find in Holland any Japanese game. I'm not talking about the regular ones like I don't know. Well, Final Fantasy was available here, but I think that sums it up. Other games were always very hard to find. You could always read about them in magazines and fall in love with them in magazines. There wasn't even YouTube and all that, so you couldn't even see the walkthrough or actual video gameplay. So it was mostly pictures that made you dream about, hey, I want to get that video game or Look at how cool it looks and all that. So I didn't grow with that. I didn't have the chance to grow up with the Japanese genre video games. But if you are, this is definitely a video game book for you. I saw a couple of screenshots. Let's just take a look, maybe to show you that. Yeah, so if you go to their website, you can actually see screenshots of every book and just decide for yourself whether this is something that you would like to get or not. Yeah, I mean, look at these graphics. This is so typical anime, typical manga, or should I say typical Japanese video game style. It's just different than different. So yeah, so here you happen to see Goofy, a Disney character. This is the only game so far that, for as far as I know, that really, how do you say that, mixed the West and the East together in a video game. Of course, the very well-known Kingdom Hearts video game is what I'm talking about. Most of you already know that, recognize that. But other than that, there's almost no collaboration with the Japanese video games. You won't see something like this, repeated in like with different games. So as far as I know, the only thing where the two styles come together is the Kingdom Hearts. So yeah, so we didn't get that one because neither me or Mike grew up with this genre for the reason that I just mentioned. And then they have this series, which is very, very popular. It's the series that we will be talking about. It's the series from which we bought the books, which is called A Visual Compendium. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. This series started out as a Kickstarter from what I've been able to gather, and it just exploded. It's such a huge success, and everyone wants to get their hand on one of these books from this series. And already, some of them are considered rare and out of print, limited editions and all that. So if you see this video and this is something that appeals to you, this is something that you're into, please Google up as soon as you can and see, which of the books you would like to get. Because like I said, it's going like crazy and some of these books already are sold out. So what can I say? So they have one about the Commodore 64, they have the Amiga, the Sinclair, the Nintendo, the Super Nintendo, they have the Sega, the Atari. What else? The Game Boy, a book about the Game Boy games, the history probably of the Game Boy. The Super Famicom sounds interesting. I don't know what kind of book that is, but thank God they give you a short insight so that you can decide for yourself whether it's something that you would buy or not. And unlike Amazon, they actually give you a lot of screenshots. So there is enough for you to form an opinion about this book. Mortal Kombat, of course. So yeah, I think what you see here can be said of all the other books. It's so beautifully printed, so many colors, just crisp, beautiful, big size pictures or posters. And on top of that, of course, the background of the games, a little bit of the history, and some interviews they have there. And so there's really a lot going on in these books. The Secret History of Mac Gaming. And then this book about the Generation 64, how the Commodore 64 inspired a generation of Swedish gamers. The Arcade, the book of classic arcade game art. Let me take a look. I haven't seen them all, but yeah, of course. I mean, who didn't grow up with the arcade? Some of us were glued in the arcade halls. Doesn't mean that we were playing there all the time because you were a kid, you didn't have all the money. But just being there, watching other kids playing, and it was like watching actual gameplay, what we do today on YouTube, but you did it in live. So that's now what you kids The younger ones look up on YouTube titles as actual gameplay, walkthrough, and all that. When we were kids, we used to watch that in an actual arcade hall and watch others, see what they do, how they play the game, and then you try to copycat them. But yeah, guys, so these are the makers. This is what it's all about. This is the company. Maybe it's a big word to use the word company because it's really a small group from what I was able to gather. But yeah, they managed to make something beautiful. They managed to make something special and to give the fans of the retro gaming something unique. Again, if you're into this kind of stuff, just make sure that after you see this video, if you haven't heard about this already, make sure that you go and see what you can find. If you're in Europe, you can find something on, like here in Holland, Amazon.nl, Bitmap Books, and then you can go to their own website. So they have their own corner on the Amazon website, which is really funny. I didn't know that. Just like on eBay, everyone has their own corner shop. So these guys have their own corner on Amazon, Bitmap Books. And these are all the books that they have here, about 20, like they say on their own website, of course. The Super Nintendo Pixel book. It's probably just nice pictures, 17 images. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, love that. Love that. I love it. I mean, look at that. How can you not want to have these books? If we had the space, we'd probably end up getting all of them. So, what else that catches my attention? I'm sorry, the cats are fighting here. What else? Yeah, that's it. This is it. So again, they don't have a lot of books, but they're actually very reasonable priced. But what you see right now, just like with everything, what you see right now, when something is only printed in a limited quantity, is you'll find them on other websites for triple the price. For example, if you take a look at the Super Nintendo one, as you can see here, it's already currently unavailable. That's what it says on the UK website. If you go to the American website, the Amazon American website, it says out of print. So not only is it's not available temporarily, they say it's out of print, limited availability. That was in the US, so you wouldn't be able to get the Super Nintendo one in the US as it looks right now from the Amazon. In the UK, however, it says currently unavailable. So this still gives you the hope that they might add more. And is that what we got our Super Nintendo book, Mike? Was it from the Amazon UK? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it was Amazon UK.
Amazon NL, but it came from the UK.
And then we have something similar like Amazon, which is called bal.com. It's like the Dutch Amazon. Bal. As you can see, really, the price...
Oh.
With an O, yeah. Not much of bal.
Bal.
Here on the Dutch website, let's just say the Dutch version of Amazon, the Super Nintendo one is not even, it's not even on their radar. So just goes to show these books are selling out like crazy. Again, if you were to get them from how do you say that? Like a formal shop, if you were to get them from like a formal shop, what I mean by that, not just persons that resell them on eBay, you'll find the prices very, very reasonable. But if you cannot find the one you want, you'll have to look on it elsewhere and you'll see that the prices have tripled. The Super Nintendo one, for those of you that are into the Super Nintendo and know what that is, if you want to go for that one, for example, I mean, the price that I paid for it on the Amazon UK was about 50, I think it was £50, but I've seen it on other websites. I don't remember which websites. I've seen it on other websites for 240. between 240 and 250. So it's crazy. It really is getting out of hand, just like with everything that's limited printed. So yeah, guys, this is it. Now, in the next video, I will be sharing with you the books that we got. Like I said, we got the visual compendium series. We almost have all of them. For so far, we've been able to track 7 titles. Is that right, Mike? Was it 7 titles?
Yeah.
Yeah, so 7 titles. So of those 7, we have so far about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we missed 2. As soon as we receive the other 2 that Mike ordered today, we'll be sharing them with you in a separate video where we will be hopefully to show you more than the previews that they share with you on the website. I mean, it won't be, I don't think it will be an interesting video to just go through the whole book, each and every one with you guys, to go through the whole book, each and every one of them, the 7 books. But we might just give you a general idea of how these books actually look like, and just show you a little bit more than what you can already find on the internet. So please be on the lookout for part 2. Like always, just a little video that we hope brings you information that you didn't have, and maybe give you an idea. I mean, sometimes it's really hard, especially in these times, it's really hard to send an actual gift to someone, especially if that someone is is not in the same country. Well, what you can do is buy their gift card and just send the person the digital gift card, and then they come here and you know, shop and get whatever they want. Another thing, they have here what they call the praise. So this is the reviews of other buyers and what they think of their book. Of course, they're all positive, but I must say, guys, I looked the reviews up on the Amazon and the Dutch version of Amazon, and I must say everyone is just thrilled to have the books. Everyone loves the books. All the reviews were really, really super positive, and just goes to show that they're really good. Really good. I've been reading a couple of reviews and they're all good. They're all positive. So again, you can find them either on Amazon. They have their own corner. Just look up Bitmap Books, or you can go to their own website, which is called bitmapbooks.co.uk. On there, you won't find the prices because they don't sell them from the website, I think. Although they mention here something about shipping. Oh yeah. You know what? Maybe you can buy them from the website. Let me see. Oh yeah, you can actually buy them from the website. Yeah, I see here the prices in the British pound. Like this one, coming soon, available from October the 11th. So you know what? Just go to their own website. And if you cannot find a book, for example, let's look up the Super Nintendo one, which is sold out everywhere. On their website, it says £30. Oh my God, see? I didn't know about their website. It was so hard to find this. We didn't know. We Googled up some words. We couldn't find their own websites. But now that I did, I'm happy to share it with you. So just go directly to their own website. And, which is a better thing, you guys. The prices are really even low than what I paid for on Amazon. If you cannot find something, just register yourself. They have something here that says email me when available. Just do that, and you'll get a signal as soon as it's available. And they're promising here that this will be available soon, coming soon, available from also October the 11th. So although Amazon.uk, the US Amazon, says that they're not available anymore, we can see here now on their website that they're just unavailable temporarily. So anyway, guys, like I said, this is just an introduction. The sharing of the actual books will happen in a different video. We hope that you will be on the lookout for that one. And if you already have these books, you know, please share with us what you think of them. It's always nice to hear from people that are into the same stuff as we are. Let us know. whether you like it or don't. Maybe you have other books of this genre that you like even more. So that was it, guys, for now. Just a short video. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in a different video. From me, Mike, have a nice day, and this goes to show you guys, stuff that have been are even better than what is now. Just enjoy your retroness, enjoy your vintageness stuff, and see you guys in a different video. Bye bye for now.